Rosa Flores is on this one for us today, and we know that the county attorney also noted that no reasonable officer would have used deadly force under the circumstances. Rosa.
You're absolutely right, Brooke. Now, we're also learning from the criminal complaint just how close the bullets came to both Philando Castile's girlfriend and also her daughter. You probably remember this very clearly. That little girl that was sitting in the back seat, according to the criminal complaint, Brooke, one of the gunshots went through the driver's seat and hit the rear seat. Now, that little girl was sitting on the passenger side, so that bullet very close to her. And then from that criminal complaint as well, one of the bullets hit the armrest that was between Philando Castile and his girlfriend. Now, like you mentioned, we're learning that 3 charges were filed against the officer, Geronimo Yanez, second-degree manslaughter in the death of Philando Castile, and 2 felony counts of dangerous discharge of a firearm. And again, now we're learning where those 2 charges come from as well. Now, from the county attorney, he says he was grappling with the idea of what to do in this case, perhaps impanel a grand jury. He decided to get to the case and get to the decision himself. And he says that one of the things that he looked at was just what was the reaction of the police officer that was with Yanez at the time. Take a listen.
During this entire incident, Officer Cowser did not touch or remove his gun from its holster. By his actions and his own words, Officer Cowser did not see Castile make any sudden movements, and he was surprised by the gunshots.
Now, we are also learning that this entire intense exchange was captured in dash cam video. And Brooke, we're also learning that the last words that Philando Castile uttered were, "I wasn't reaching for it," meaning the gun. Brooke.
Do we know if the video and audio will be released?
You know, right now, the county attorney is saying that that video will not be released. We do know that they look through it very carefully, second by second. And they even say that that live stream that Diamond Reynolds had on social media started 40 seconds after the 7th gunshot. And then it was 1 minute after the actual traffic stop that those 7 shots were fired and that Philando Castile was shot and killed dead in his car.
Thank you for following it. Stay on it for us, please. Rosa Flores, appreciate it. Coming up next here on